Yesterday, I asked you to show 28 as different 10s and 1s, and we started with Gigi's way. Gigi said that 28, she could show 28 with 2 10s and 8 1s. And then Sydney said, well, I can show another way by doing what, Sid?
By showing 1 10 and 18 1s.
So what did you do to that 10?
I broke it in half.
She broke it into halves?
No, in a part.
Into parts. So you could count them by not 10s anymore, but by 1. So she had 1 10 and 18 1s. So did it still show 28?
Yeah.
And then Gustavo, what did you do? What did you say? You counted by 1s, but what did you do? Because you started this way. So what did you do to those 10s? He broke them into 1s too. So we did 28 1s. Do you guys see our different ways?
Yeah.
So yesterday we were working on identifying different ways to show a 2-digit number with 10s and 1s. Today, let's look at our learning target. We're going to I can use connecting cubes to show different combinations of 10s and 1s for a given 2-digit number. So that means I'm going to give you a 2-digit number, and you're going to show one way, and then you're going to persevere and seek more, to show me another way. Because sometimes there's more than one way to show a number, right?
It's like multiple.
Multiple, yeah. That means we're going to show more than one thing.
35.
Okay, like 35. Thank you, Gigi. So I'm going to give you, so that you could do any 2-digit number and show it in multiple ways. But today, our learning target says with a given number. So I'm going to give you a number, and you guys are going to show me different ways. Okay, so this is what we did yesterday. Here's our problem for today, Edwin. Show 34 as different 10s and 1s. Once you've shown one way, once you've made one way with your connecting cubes, you're going to draw it in your notebook, and then go back to your connecting cubes. And you can, what did Gustavo do to his 10? You can break your 10 into 1s, or if we have 10 1s, can we connect them and make a 10 round?
Yes.
Yes.
I can do 3 10s.
Okay. I love that you're thinking, but I want you to private think time. We don't want other people to hear our thinking. Okay, so you guys are going to think about how you can show this, and then once you've made it one way, can you break a 10 into 1s, or can you make a 10, right? So I want to see if you can persevere and come up with all of the ways that we're going to end up putting on this board. Do you think you can come up with all of the ways we're going to put on this board?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to see. We're going to find out. So once you do one way, write it down. Even if I haven't come talk to you yet, I want you to keep persevering. Eli. All right, I would like for table 1 to quietly go to your desk for private think time so you can show 34. Let's see. Table 2 may go to their desk. Your 2 room. Do your that's not good. Table 4 may go to their desk. And table 3 may go to their desk. Class, class, class.
Yes.
All right, guys, remember, this is private think time. If we're thinking, should we be talking? I want you to show me 34. Told you to go ahead and get 3 cents. How did you know that, by the way? You've done a lot of math. How did you know to get it right away? What's the number? 36. 34. So how many 10s are in 34? 3 10s, and how many 1s are in 34? Okay, so is that one way you can draw? And then I want you to persevere and try to find another way. So are you going to make a 10 or break a 10?
Break a 10.
Okay, I want to see it.
Okay, how do you make a
persevere and try to find another way. Because I see you have your label, so that one's that way. I want to see if you can do another way. So what should we do to this? What can we do to your representation to show another way? What can we do to this representation? What are you going to do?
I need all four. And they are so smart.
Okay, but what is this representing? So what did we do yesterday with our 10s and 1s? What did Gustavo do to Sydney's 10s? Do you think that you could break yours to try to find another way? Okay, I want you to think about that. I'm going to come back and check it. So that's one way. I want you to show me another way. Can you prove? That's what you have right here. You have 3 10s and 4 1s. What do you have? Okay, so what's the other way? Because you said that you started 3 10s and 4 1s. How did you change it to work? To make everything the same number? That's great. Can you write that down? I'm going to have you explain this one, okay? Persevere, try to find another. Wait, does your representation show me 30?
Yes, 1. Someone try it.
So now try to show me another way.
I did.
I know, but I want another way. Still want another way, another way.
Now you want 3 ways.
I want you to remember, persevere and seek more. Persevere and seek more. Try to find as many ways as you can. Ooh, you have another way? What do you have? What do you have now?
I have 2 ways so far.
You have how many ones? 34 ones. Do you think you could share that with us? How did you change what you did originally? Because you had 3 10s and 4 1s. How did you change that to get 34 ones? You just did what? You persevered. I love that you persevered. But what did you do to your cubes? I did not throw chips. How did you? You did it. So, what did you do to your cubes to show me a different way? What did you do to those 10s? You're counting by 1. So what did you have to do? Did you break a 10 or make a 10? You broke 10s? How many 10s did you break? Oh, so now how many do you have? 34. How'd you count it by? Okay, can you explain that to the class?
Miss Thurmond, I have 2 ways right now.
Awesome.
You don't have to float about it. I can see
Can you do that? If you make a 10, you make 1 10, how many ones would I do to show it 30? Show me. I want you to show me.
Oh, I think I know. You didn't tell me the answer. So I did. I did. Which number? It was another.
I think a lot of you showed me the fastest way first, and I love that you were able to do that. And a lot of you persevered and were able to find more ways, and that's what I love too. So right now, raise your hand if you are your A partner.
No.
Eli's A. Okay, class. Yes. Eli A. Aubrey A. Evelyn A. Brian A. Braden A. Unel A. Marlon can be A and Christian's A. So B. Class B, class.
Yes.
After you say yes, aren't your eyes on me? Hands should be down. That's what I thought. Okay, thank you. If you are a B, please show me your listening ears. B's, you are not going to be talking. You are just going to be listening and trying to see how your partner did it in all of the different ways. Remember, your partner has to prove it, okay? And A, you're going to explain all of your ways. When you're done, B, you're not talking. It's not your turn yet, okay? I will call you back when it's time for B to talk. Gustavo, you can do it. All right. Go ahead, A partners. I need B. I need you to be looking on. So if you're B, I need you to be
You copied me. 3 10. That was what I did. So I had 32, so I had 10. 10, 20, 30. And I had 4 more. That makes it 30 right here. So
you say you had 30 tens. Did you have 30 tens? How many tens did you have? 3 tens. So 3 tens is the same as 30. Okay. So just be careful when you're saying that, or your partner might get confused, okay? Okay, awesome. Now show me your other way, because I see you got multiple ways. Mariah, you show your partner.
He did what I did.
Who's A? Okay, so should you be talking now? I want you to listen. Did you show her multiple ways that you did it? I see your different equations, but what can we do to your tens to show me a different way? What did Gustavo do earlier? Can you do that? Okay, I want you guys to figure out together what would happen if we just had one group of 10. How many ones would I have? I want you guys to figure that out and come back to you. Work with your partner.
Try bring all of them and see what happens. I don't think it's just one. That's all it's
I'm going to have you share your
Wait, where's your turn? You could wait. Yeah, my sister broke it.
All right, 1, 2, 3, bring it back to me.
1, 2, 3, bring it back to you.
Okay, so B, give me a thumbs up if your partner explains their way to a way that you can understand it. They were able to show you 34 as 10s and 1s. Give me a thumbs down if they did not prove it.
They didn't prove it.
Okay? Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you did the same way. Give me a thumbs down if you did different ways. Okay, so I see some thumbs down, which means we had some different ways, and that's what we wanted to do, right? Our target was to be able to show different way combinations with our connecting cubes. Okay, B's, raise your hand. A, give me your listening ears. Let me see your listening ears, A. Okay, A, now it's your turn to listen. I want you guys to listen really well. And B, you are going to explain all of the ways you did. And how can you prove that it is 34? All right, B's go.
So what
lots of ways, but I'm going to have Gigi, Unel, Brian, and Eli bring your connecting cubes and your books to the carpet. Everyone else, I want you to just stand up, leave your stuff on your desk, push in your chairs, and come to the carpet. You have 5, 4, get in your math spots, please. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. So normally, I was going to start with a different way. I was going to start with the way that kind of took us a long time. But when I walked around the first time, a lot of you guys did the same thing. And so I'm going to have Gigi share with us what that way looks like. Gigi, when you made this, tell me what you did.
I put 3 tens.
3 tens. Who can tell me why she did 3 tens?
Because the story told her to.
The story told her to? What did the story tell her to? I see lots of me too. Yes.
Need Brian for dismissal?
Okay.
Yes! Yay! Yay!
All right, Brian, thank you. All right, guys, so we have class.
Yes.
Let's go back to listening to Gigi, okay? So I heard you say you did 4 ones. Is that what you just said, Gigi?
Yeah.
4 ones. Why did she do 3 tens, though? What does 3 tens represent?
It means 30.
It means 30. Yes, you can your folder. Okay, so this is, what do I count these as? 10s, 10, and 10. So I have to label it so that everybody can know when they're counting my math representation, right? So here's 10. So let's count it.
10, 1, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
So she had 3 tens, and how many ones, Gigi?
4.
4 ones, and that is the number?
34.
34. Okay, so then I went over, and Eli,
Bye,
you did something with one of those tens. Can you explain what you did?
I did 2 tens and 14 ones.
2 tens and 14 ones. 3, 4, 5, 6,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So he said 2 tens and 14 ones. Let's prove that, right? Because we think he's probably right, but let's prove it. How can we prove it? What do we need to do? Count it. Here we go. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So this 2 tens and 14 ones shows what number?
34.
34. Thank you, Gustavo and Evelyn and Johanna, for being set to listen. I really appreciate you guys being respectful of your friends. Okay, so we had Gigi. She had 3 tens, 4 ones. Eli, he did 2 tens, 14 ones. Then I went over, and I actually didn't see this way, so I asked Unel and Mariah, what would happen if we only had one group of 10?
That's what I did.
So Unel, can you explain what you did here? What did you do? You started with this. What did you do to just leave 1 10?
I broke one of Gigi's.
You broke one of her.
10.
You broke one of her groups of 10. Okay, set this in Mariah. You broke a 10, so now you have what?
A little ones.
10 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, I did too many on that bottom row. Sorry, I got carried away. Okay, so 10 ones. Is it just 10 ones?
No.
How many ones should I have? How many ones did you say?
More.
Total, how many ones should I have?
24.
24. So he broke 1 10, 10 ones, so we had to break
Wait.
a second 10. And then how many ones did he stop to draw?
4.
The 4.
Are you sure?
So how many ones? You said you had 1 10, and how many ones?
24.
24 ones. Let's count it and see if that makes. Ooh, you too? I love it. You too? Awesome. So let's count it and prove it. Ready? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Ooh, I'm noticing a pattern. Is anybody else noticing a pattern?
It's all going into the same order.
What's going in the same order?
It's going in the number order 1, 2, 3. It's going backwards. Look, I see it.
Okay, so Sydney, you're saying that what number's going backwards? My 10s are going backwards, so 3 10s is going backwards to 2 10s. What happened to my 1s though? 4,
They
14.
They add the same.
David, can you say that louder for me?
They added the 10.
So when I lose 1 10 here, then I get 10 over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm seeing a pattern. So 3 10s, 4 1s. Gigi, sit down, please. Sit down, please. 2 10s, 14 ones, 1 10, 24 ones. So then I walked over and Brian, he left, but that's okay. I want you guys, since he left, we're going to talk about his way. What do you think he did? 1 10, 24 ones. Did he have any 10s?
Wait,
He had 0
Counted by
10s.
ones.
He counted by ones. Here we go. 1 2
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And 34 ones. Woo!
Still equals 34.
Still equals 34. This is crazy. You're telling me that all of these represent the same number?
Yes.
It's on the
Look,
number
like 4, 1, 0.
Thank you, Christian, for raising your hand. Christian, what do you have to say? What do you notice about this?
I know.
Thank you, Johanna, for being set to listen.
They
And
have the same answers.
they all get to the same answers.
And
So if somebody was counting objects, could they count by ones to get to it?
yes.
Could some kids count by 10s to get to it?
Yes.
Could some kids count by 10s and 1s to get to it?
Yes.
Okay, Mariah, what do you have to say?
Look at number order. 3 going 3, 1, 2, 1, 0, and this one going like this. 24, 14, 24, 34.
Yeah, so you guys are having some great noticings about the patterns in this. Would this work for other numbers? If
Yes.
we're showing multiple representations, could we use the same type of pattern to make sure we have all of them?
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow when we do math, we might try to practice some of that, okay? But today I want to see if you guys met your target. Before we do that, I want to make sure you're set to listen. Okay, let's look over at our target one last time before we go to independent practice. It says, I can use connecting cubes to show different combinations of 10s and 1s for a given 2-digit number. Did you do it? Do you understand it? If yes, I want you to ready, aim,